Boundaries are a key to building resilience. They allow us to avoid the trap of offense or taking on the issues of others as we provide support. In short, a person with healthy boundaries takes responsibility for their own life and allow others to live theirs. We've been in a series learning the 7 keys to resilience, and in this video, we're going to focus on the key of boundaries. Hey there, my name is Laura, founder of Hope Made Strong, where we equip you and your ministry team as you support and care for others in your community. This past winter, we got a puppy. Now, 8 months in, we can't imagine life without her. Now, I was the most resistant to getting a dog, especially a puppy, because mom is usually the one left to do all the work. But I eventually succumbed knowing that my children would cherish growing up with a pet. Plus, this is a great opportunity for them to learn responsibility. A big part of training Ginny was teaching her boundaries, what was acceptable and unacceptable behavior in our home. No going on the furniture, sleep in your crate, what is a toy and safe to chew on and what is not, and what is an acceptable way to greet people who come to the door. Now, I have to say that after 8 months of training, she really is a great dog, but it took time, intentionality, and a lot of patience to train her. When we are able to maintain healthy boundaries, we are strengthening our resilience. We are practicing disciplines that grow our skills and help us to avoid hardships. When we become more resilient, we're able to bounce back much more quickly when facing life's challenges. Developing and maintaining boundaries is hard work. It can feel as though it goes against our human nature. Naturally, we want to control others or even avoid responsibility, but the Bible instructs us to control ourselves. Personal boundaries help limit our selfish tendencies to control or manipulate others. Likewise, boundaries protect us from those who have no self-control and who wish to control us. A person with clear, healthy boundaries communicates to others what is and what is not acceptable, telling them that this is my jurisdiction and you have no right to interfere. Throughout my 15 years of supporting and counseling others, I have repeatedly witnessed the tendency of clients and coworkers to get stuck on other people's issues. They take on the offense or accept responsibility for other people's circumstances. As a supporter and as caregivers, we can hear very difficult and heartbreaking stories. And if you're a compassionate and empathetic person, it can be really difficult not to take that home with you. We can find ourselves thinking about them during the off hours. Perhaps you stay late, or maybe even you go the extra mile for that person you're supporting, crossing various boundaries along the way. Now, this might sound harsh to hear, but for your own well-being and for the empowerment of those you're supporting, it needs to be said. When you support other people through challenges, you need to maintain strong boundaries and not accept responsibility for other circumstances. You can slip very quickly into being a rescuer and savior while maintaining your good intentions. This creates hardship for yourself, and it exhibits the call for self-control, which the Bible instructs us to have. We step over lines trying to control others, all in the name of support. Now, if you've done any amount of support work or caregiving with others, you too have likely seen this in those who come to you. People are hurt, offended, and overwhelmed by the issues of others. And I want to offer a resource on how to identify and discuss healthy boundaries while valuing people's passion for justice. In the show notes below, there is a short quiz that opens the conversation about where people are at with their boundaries. Now, these types of quizzes are less invasive than asking direct questions, as questioning them can be perceived as a challenge. Maintaining boundaries can be challenging for some people because saying no is very difficult. Again, in the show notes below, there is a post all about how to say no without offending someone or feeling guilty yourself. Maintaining boundaries is a skill that needs to be developed and was modeled by Jesus. Maintaining boundaries is a discipline that impacts every area of our lives, from our relationships, work, time, even how we care for ourselves. If these boundaries are weak and undefined, then we can become more susceptible to challenges that cause us to get stuck. But with time, intentionality, and patience, we can develop the skill of maintaining boundaries, which strengthens our resilience and improves many areas of our life. If you'd like to hear more about the other 6 keys to resilience, you can check out hopemadestrong.org/blog or subscribe and be notified when videos are posted. Thanks for connecting and take care.